Hello, my wonderful, wonderful people, and welcome back. So in this vlog, I have taken you to Blankenese, and even more importantly, I wanted to show you the Treppenviertel in Blankenese. So Treppenviertel can be translated to stair neighborhood, because as you might have seen in the vlog, there are a lot of stairs in this quite posh neighborhood. It is a beautiful, slightly older neighborhood, and also, as I've already said, it is a really, really posh neighborhood. Now, this time I only went to the Treppenviertel, and then after we walked around there for a bit, we went down to the Elbe, the big river, walked close to that, and then went back to the S-Bahn because the weather was not that nice. Otherwise, we probably would have gone way further and would have walked from Blankenese back to Altona, maybe even further. Who knows? But because it kept on raining in between our little walking, or just while we were walking, we decided to not do a trip that's that far. Now, the Treppenviertel is quite interesting. So when you go there, you will see that once you exited the S-Bahn, you can follow simple signs that will bring you there. And the special thing about the Treppenviertel is, well, there's only stairs. So no matter how posh the house looks, no matter how big it is, no matter how beautiful it is, you will not be able to go there by car or even by bike. So it's always fun to visit this neighborhood and to look at all the pretty houses and to walk around the tiny, tiny streets. But I always wonder, how do they do it? I think there were like a few houses where you could see like old tracks, where you could have like a trolley in a way that would go down the mountain and up the mountain so you can bring things up and down. But not all of them have that, so most of them have to take the stairs, either from down from the Elbe up or from up down. And also, there's no way to park a car, so it is really an interesting neighborhood. And I'm pretty sure because it is Blankenese and it is so close to the Elbe, which is nice to look at, it's not very cheap. So you have to pay a lot of money, and then you have to walk a lot of stairs. But as I said, it is beautiful. It is definitely worth a visit. And yeah, you can go from there, you can go down, and then you can walk next to the Elbe back to a different S-Bahn station. So you can go very, very far and try to go even up until Jungfernstieg. Or as we did, we only went, I think it's 2 or 3 stations ahead, then walked up a park, a really pretty park, a really big park. Also, this park was more like a nature reserve than a park, as you can see in the vlog, because everything was a bit wild, but it's really pretty. So we walked up that really big nature reserve and then took the train back, because simply, as I said, because of the weather, it was not worth walking further. It was raining too much. Now, I have not shown you everything I want to show you about Blankenese, because if you don't go downstairs to the Elbe, but if you stay up and walk across the so-called Elbchaussee, then you will see why I call this place even more posh than Eppendorf. Because yes, the houses in the Treppenviertel are probably quite expensive, and they're very pretty and they're very big, but they're not as big as the houses you will see at the Elbchaussee. Here you will find mansions like huge mansions with surrounding parks that are private. So I'm pretty sure I will take you there and I will at least try to go there and take pictures. I'm not sure how interesting it is to just walk past like private parks and see a building in the distance when I film it, but I will try to take photos of that at one point when the weather is better again and to show you. But if you're interested in that, you can also, when you come here, do that, because it is quite interesting walking past these huge private areas where there's like a huge and really big mansion in the middle of it. So yeah, Blankenese is a really, really, really posh part of Hamburg. Now the thing that is not so posh, but very, very wet, is the beautiful, beautiful Elbe. As you've seen in the footage, if you walk near the Elbe and you keep it in your sight, you will see different kinds of ships, because this river is still a main road for transportation. So at one point you saw a big container ship in the footage. So here you will find container ships going up and down the river. And I was also very fortunate in filming a big cruise ship. From the name, I'm guessing it was a ship going to Norway, but I'm not sure. But you could tell it was a big cruise ship. So I think there's people who know like the schedule and who go down to the Elbe and see the big ship going by, and then you can wave at the people that are standing on their balconies and things like that. But yeah, so if you go down to the big Elbe, as I said, you can find container ships, you can find cruise ships. You can also take a bus, so a ship that just brings you from point A to point B on the Elbe and its sides. And yeah, you can also kind of see the harbor, but that one is like very far in. So as I said, you could walk to the Landungsbrücken, and even if you're at the Landungsbrücken, you're kind of near the big harbor. You can see a big factory that apparently builds Airbuses, because that's what was written on it. So, and I'm pretty sure that Airbuses will not start to go off, like take off from there, because there's not a lot of room. So yeah, it is an interesting walk, and you can have both. You can look at pretty houses. You might even find, in between them, you might even find the classical Reetdach houses, which I will show you in another vlog. But you can also visit the Elbe and everything that's going on this water highway. Let's call it a water highway, because it's not like a normal river. It's really it is still a transportation thing. It's not just for leisure. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed the vlog. I hope it was interesting to see this part of Hamburg. As you might have noticed, you will get vlogs every Sunday now. So the next one is coming up then the next Sunday, but it probably won't be about Hamburg. So just keep watching. And until then, don't forget to like, share, comment and subscribe. And I will see you in the next vlog, maybe not from Hamburg. Bye!